If you are a senior young pastor and you employ young pastors, there are three categories of young pastors. There are single young pastors, pastors who are not married. There are married young pastors, pastors who are married. And there are married young pastors with children. Before you employ a pastor, please know which category they belong to. Employing a single young pastor is different from employing a married young pastor. And employing a married young pastor is different from employing a young married pastor with children. When you are employing a young pastor to go pastor your branch church, if the pastor is married, you must know that a single pastor has less responsibility than a pastor that is married. And a pastor that is married has lesser responsibility compared to a pastor that is married and has children. A pastor that is married would have more expectation than a pastor that is not married. A pastor that is married and has children will have more expectation than a pastor that has a wife but no children. If we want to engage pastors, we want to employ pastors to work with us, these are the things we should consider. Now, before you send a pastor that has a wife and children, or a pastor that has a wife far away to go pastor a branch of your church, you must know that it will require much. Not every pastor's wife has got their personal business. A lot of pastors' wives work for people. Now, if you are employing a pastor to pastor your branch and you are sending him far away, that means the wife would have to resign. And if the wife is resigning, then the church should be able to offer the pastor something that will take care of his family. Jesus asked his disciples, "Since I sent you without pause, did you lack anything?" They said no. Please, dear young senior pastor, before you employ a pastor, you must know their marital status. Please let us make ministry worth running. It is the way we treat people that will make them stay with us. Now, there are few things you should consider when sending a pastor to go open a branch, which is semi-autonomy. Semi-autonomy. You give the pastor the freedom to run the church. Maybe you can tell them to send a percentage to the headquarters, but most pastors don't do this. They want to regulate everything. That might be your structure, but I want to encourage you that when you are sending out a married pastor, you have to consider the wife, consider the children. Ministry is not all about the set man. Ministry is teamwork. God bless you.